We're rolling.
Welcome. Take two. Welcome to the Full Charge Power Hour. Today, we will get to the bottom of Craig's DNA.
Wow.
We will talk about Brian's advice that he got from a famous person, possibly Brad Pitt. In the meantime, patreon.com/the full charge. Donate $1 or $2. We're going to need some of that financing if we want to be in this fancy studio. Maybe Brian can ask his celebrity friends for some help. And in the body of this, wherever you're watching this or listening to this, is a link to my special premiere, September 18th. Get on it. You can press the little button that says notify me, and then it'll bug you to watch it.
Nice.
On September 18th. So, this is delicious.
Nice.
Brian, you're up first. Let me Byron Allen you. So I heard you got some advice about how to dress from an interesting person. Care to elaborate?
Well, it's only going to be famous to certain people, men of a certain age mostly. But Tim Matheson, you know who Tim Matheson is?
Remind me.
Yeah. He's Animal House?
Animal House, yeah.
Oh, is he like the
He's also a
preppy
Tommy
guy
boy,
that's
yes.
part of the Animal House?
No. Well, yes.
He's one of the main characters who's like a total... He's like really good looking and he's like a playboy, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was
But
also
is he part of the Animal House
Yes.
crew?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the good looking one that already looks
Who's
successful,
like
but is
32.
also a dirtbag.
Yeah. 32, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, everybody in this movie is like 40.
He's the villain in
Well,
Fletch.
well, no, back then you got to remember.
All high schoolers were at least 30.
Yeah. Well,
in a movie or a TV show.
No, or where I went to high school. I told you, when I look back at have you guys cracked open your old yearbooks
No,
recently?
thank you. No,
Yeah,
thank
but we
you.
only had like maybe 6 people that looked like my dad.
But they were still like seniors in high school.
Yeah, no, me and Karen talk about the freak show people that you're like, oh, this guy's already an accountant. Like,
He's already got a smoking addiction.
yeah.
He's already been to rehab
Second
twice.
divorce, he's just like, you're just a senior, right? Huh, that's weird. It's wild.
He's
So who got
retiring.
the house?
So yeah, he counts as a celebrity.
I mean, my point is, like, so
For
at
sure.
that time he was a showrunner on one of the. This is, I mean, for us.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, but
I
he's
mean-
the showrunners make money, dude. That guy's still successful, in my opinion.
All I'm saying is,
Showrunners make more money than the actors.
Oh, absolutely.
yeah, but if you looked at his IMDb, just his acting, you'd be like, that guy's fucking famous.
Yeah, that guy's famous.
Oh,
I
yeah.
know who he is.
I knew who it was. I mean, it wasn't super clear, but I came up with it.
Well, again, everybody has their run as far as like recognizable fame, and then decades go by. But he was smart. He switched over to television, and I can't remember what show it was. Either.
Aaron says he was also the bad guy in Fletch.
Yeah, and Aaron, if I'm not mistaken, he was
I mean,
also
come
he
on,
was a
dude.
Tommy boy, correct?
Come on, that guy's.
There's two types of people in this
No.
world: people that were
he
in
was in
Fletch,
one of
and
those
people that
movies.
were not in Fletch. And he was in Fletch.
He's
That guy has worked consistently.
he's
and from what
Farley's
you're
brother
saying, like,
in
since
Black Sheep.
Black Sheep. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry.
he was in Black Sheep.
Right here. Yes, he's in Black Sheep. Sorry.
Yeah, he's Chris Farley's brother who's running
That's
for
fair.
Senate.
Yeah, dude, that
or
guy's
governor.
consistently worked. And if he's sitting in Video Village now, he's been making more money. And now when he gets a call to be on a show, he's probably like, I mean, for what, $5,000? I mean, sure, I'll do it. It'll be fun.
I bet he's. You know, I know
He's on a Netflix show right now.
He's
Oh, my
still,
God.
My wife watches it called Virgin River.
Okay.
He's still good looking.
Right.
He's still got all his hair. He's in charge. He's still good at dressing.
Yep. Well, this is 20 years ago.
Tell
This
your
is 20
story,
years
man.
ago. I am. I've been trying. You guys are. This has been a praise fest of Tim Matheson, which is great. So for some reason,
we got to tag him.
I got called in for a tech scout. Again, this was one of those shows that filmed at the Herald all the time. It was either like Without a Trace or Cold Case. He was a showrunner on one of those. So was who else was a showrunner on one of those? Was the guy that just recently got busted for like the child stuff, the redheaded guy from 30 something.
Isn't everybody?
He got busted.
Yeah, and he was married to the Laura Ingalls from.
Oh, right.
He was also like the head of SAG. I forget his name right
That
now.
guy doesn't-
That's why she's come out and
He doesn't have a name. He's the redhead from 30
I forget it.
something.
No,
That's good
Aaron,
enough,
what
actually.
is
Who
this?
cares?
Now we don't need to know his
we don't
name.
need to know his
Who
name.
cares?
No,
Scott
no.
Bakula?
Breaking news. No, I was just kidding. I thought that's what you said. My point is this.
Yes.
Scott
These were back in the
a good guy. Don't
Yes.
fucking.
I'm not disagreeing. These are the willy-nilly days where you just threw on whatever you had, didn't have a lot of money, and I happened to be wearing, I think, a mismatched combination of New Balance tennis shoes.
Yes.
with some
How
sort of
ironic.
like Converse hat or Converse shirt, and we were walking up the stairs, and he looks at me and he goes, "So you're mixing brands, huh?" I went,
Oh yeah, dude.
and I went, "What?" He goes, "You're mixing brands."
That's awesome.
And I'm like, "What do you mean I'm mixing brands?" He goes, "These aren't consistent. You got all
Yeah.
different sorts of things going
Yeah.
on here."
He's
And I
not
kind of went, he's like, "All right, cool."
Yeah.
That's
And that was the last day. It got stuck in my craw,
Yeah.
and now
Good.
I fuck everything from like making sure color combinations. Like I never gave a shit about that stuff.
Yeah.
But for whatever reason, the way he said it, it bothered me so much that I became obsessed about.
You know, it's-
I never thought about that shit
Yeah.
before.
You know what's the
Right.
best of it all, though? Is because those people, Video Village people, right? They'll sit in a casting room. I've heard these people talk about actors having been an actor and never on that side of it.
Yeah.
Hearing how bad they talk about actors, you're like, oof.
Well, they don't think of you as people. They think
No,
of you
they
as a
don't.
thing on the screen.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
And I don't think that's
And
what it was
that-
with me. That's what it was. He clearly,
but that's
he
the
clearly
thing.
doesn't mix brands.
They
right?
normally-
and he notices it.
They normally don't care about fuck all anything, but he went out of his way. He's like, look at this fucking guy.
He was like,
I think
got
he was
a-
New
joshing me, but
Balance.
the problem is he didn't
Yeah,
realize.
He was not wrong.
He was fucking with you, but he gave you some good advice.
He did.
yeah, you
know,
don't
because
double brand.
People.
There's truth in that. I
People
don't anymore.
don't really take you seriously if you can't put together at least
outfit.
half an outfit
In this
If
town.
you're a guitar player and you show up to the audition
Right.
and you shred, the weirder you are, the better you are. But
Right.
if you're just showing up essentially at the office,
Yeah.
we know a film set is like the Wild Wild West, but like you still got to look like you belong outside of the bedroom.
He's also one of those people who's sitting in the chair when they go like, hey, bring Susan in here. Susan stands right over here and they all go, I don't like the pants or the sweater.
Yeah.
All right, hey, get that other. Someone runs in, they change sweaters. Okay, yeah, that's better. Not even looking at your face. It looks a little frumpy.
Yeah.
Susan, are you always this fat, or is it the shirt? Yeah, the blue pants and maybe just a less fat-looking shirt.
Did you look like this last week when we
Yeah.
hired you?
Because I swear,
That went in my favor though. I remember
That's awesome.
I was gonna wear kind of a thrown together suit with like a golf shirt on my Live at Gotham appearance, and they were like, "No, dude." And then I put on like the regular dress shirt and tie, and it was the perfect look for that. I was like so happy to get notes
Yeah.
on that in the long run.
No, I don't. Look, the problem is he gave me something that I became obsessed with. He didn't know me well enough to know that when he did that, it was gonna like I was gonna obsess about
And-
it. He probably was like, for him it was a throwaway. Let's like,
Good joke.
Just we're joking
Yeah.
as we walk up the stairs.
Sure.
And from this point forward, I notice everyone's clothes. Always have.
Yeah.
I'm not like hyper judgmental,
you're
but
like,
if
wow,
I
they
notice
look
two
sharp.
brands are off, then
So-
I won't say anything. But internally, I go, oh,
I do
misfire.
I do want to backtrack a little bit. So when he says different brands, it was New Balance and what?
I think it was like back then. I was trying to think of
McGregor?
what I wore. No, you did talk about poverty, right, El? No, but it was yeah, no. I think back then I was wearing a Converse stuff, and also New Balance shoes were really New Balance back then. The New Balance running shoes were what Hoka's and On tennis shoes are now. They were
Yeah.
like the comfortable shoes to wear.
And you had two different New Balance on?
No, I had no, just New Balance brand clashing with Converse.
Oh,
Huh.
So I was
I
wearing.
don't know. I don't really.
These are people that go Nike
Yeah.
shoes, Nike socks,
Yes.
Nike pants, Nike
Yes.
jacket, Nike hat, not the
Or-
hat,
or
but
at
at least
least-
all the way up to the neck.
at least if you're gonna wear a certain shoe, the jacket, and you're gonna wear another athletic jacket, it should.
It's got to
match.
be Nike or
Yes.
Adidas Adidas.
Yes.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Come on, what kind
I
of
don't-
fucking savage are you?
You don't
dude?
even
You're
see.
in LA.
Okay, I just did it to you now.
We're not
You're
in the
gonna start
country.
noticing now. It doesn't mean that it's gonna bother you. I'm
Yeah.
gonna start. You're gonna start noticing how people dress because he already notices how
Look,
clearly.
if you were in farm town,
No one's
people
gonna
would be
give a
like,
fuck.
Wrangler and Levi? I don't think so, Tom. I don't think so.
Yeah.
But you couldn't wear a Levi's jean jacket with Wrangler pants.
Well,
it looks
jean
stupid.
jackets are a whole thing. There's a whole different etiquette. For
I think
jean
you'd have to go
jackets.
Levi.
I agree.
See?
I
I
do
think
agree.
that's probably true, but
and I'm not
but-
a fashion guy.
But you know, I don't think I bet I could wear some Levi's and a Wrangler jacket, and nobody would talk about the brands. They'd just be like, "Dude, you're trying to pull off the jean jacket tuxedo thing, like it would it's a whole different thing.
The Canadian tuxedo.
If you get the Canadian tuxedo, people are like, wow, you're going for it.
Look at that. I did.
Do you play the drums now?
I bought a jean jacket. My wife said no.
She said no.
She's like, you can wear it, but just you can't wear it.
I've done it on stage.
That's fucking...
I've done it on stage. I put jean jacket and jeans. Like, what's up now, motherfucker?
Wow, you doubled.
I'm about to tell you what's up.
1970s just walked in here.
Now you did have a shirt on, or did you button it up?
No, I had a
little
t-shirt.
Bit of okay.
Yeah, I look pretty fucking cool, man.
Okay, so question.
Yeah.
If you're wearing the jean jacket and you're not supposed to wear jeans as well, what are you supposed to wear as pants?
Well, you could wear, I think, chinos, right? That would work, Craig. Don't you think?
Yeah, sure, chinos would work.
But you can't wear a jean. To me, you can't do a jean.
As far as I'm concerned,
jean thing.
Girls can wear jean jackets, and really, really cool guys can wear jean jackets.
And if you're in,
so you
got to be in a band.
So what if I came next episode with a jean jacket?
Don't.
I'm saying do.
Don't. You're not a jean jacket guy.
And that's why we want you to do
yeah. I mean, for comedy purposes, definitely wear a jean jacket.
Let's get like a Lecoq Sportif jean jacket off of you.
I don't know. I can. You're saying I can't pull off the jean jacket look?
I mean, try. If Natalie said no, I'd hardly agree.
She said no because she grew up in Visalia and she was just over jean jackets.
Yeah, I get it. There's a reason she's saying it. Because she knows the metal dudes are the ones that wear the jean jackets.
Probably.
It's the metal dudes.
But I don't have any patches on it.
It doesn't matter.
Patches would be cooler. Then I'd be like, oh, this is an old metal dude.
Oh, yeah, he likes docking.
Yeah. I was talking more of a worn anthrax patch.
Sure.
Docking, I'd be like, oh, you were a pussy. I didn't know that. That's fucking cool.
There's a little party in the back that goes with that.
There should be. No. I used to listen to Dockin until one day I was like, God, this guy's singing about relationships. Why am I listening to this?
You should be singing about the devil.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
Yeah.
Let's move on
fucking
to some
magic.
Yeah. Let's hear about Satan. I remember I read one thing in Big Brother magazine. The guy was like, "Yeah, obviously in my teens, the only bands I could relate to were 30-year-olds on cocaine." Hence thrash metal.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
So, Craig, you recently took
I like the Byron Allen approach.
A DNA test.
We did.
Tell us about that.
The fam did.
Why? Wait, when you said the fam, how many people got involved in it?
Well, it's just me and Karen.
Okay, I thought it was like this whole family reunion thing.
No, but it does end up being that.
Okay.
Yeah. So, there's 23andMe, and then there's Ancestry.com.
What's the difference? Because I've done the other one.
The difference is Ancestry.com will show you like where your bloodline comes from.
Oh, it tracks. Okay.
It tracks
physically,
globally.
Okay.
Where you come from.
Oh, okay. No identities. Like you don't. Do you
Plus,
okay.
Plus, it'll hook you up with people you're related.
Can they
to.
legally do that? Can they tell you about people, or do they have to?
Obviously.
So it's the person on the other end. They also got the test, and then they've said, "Yeah, make it public."
Oh, okay, that's what I mean. So
because you've decided, yeah, if there's people I'm related to, I would like to meet them or connect with them on here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So I did it. So my mom's half black, so we've never known who the real guy is.
Yeah.
Who her real dad is. Boom, that fucking guy pops up right.
Really?
Oh,
wait,
yeah.
so he had done it?
No, his relatives had done it. He's dead. He died in 98.
Okay.
So, but like right away I do it, and right away I get a message from this girl Kimberly, and she's just like, "Hey, cousin."
That was quick.
Yeah. Right away it says.
So they get pinged if someone.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
It says right away, second cousin, first cousin, half cousin, whatever. And she said, she goes, "Hey, I don't know if this name's familiar, but maybe you want to check this out." And I told my mom, I said, "Hey," so I got a couple hits, and she said, and my mom has always said, "No, we don't know who it is. We have no names."
Sure.
So she says this guy's fucking name.
Yeah.
She goes, "Was it da-da-da?" I go, "Yeah."
So she always knew.
I go, "Yeah." I go, I thought you said you didn't know." She goes, "Well, they just gave me one name." I go, "Well, that's the fucking name."
Yeah.
I go, "My God."
Yeah.
I go, "We could have searched this guy out years ago."
But would you wait? Meaning that you would have wanted to meet him?
She did. My mom wanted to meet him at some point.
Did she though? It doesn't sound like she cared that
Well,
much.
she was more afraid of how my grandma would feel about it. She didn't want to hurt my grandma's feelings, like finding the real dad.
Okay.
You know?
Sure.
So while my grandma was alive, she didn't want to do it.
Oh.
And they roughly died around the same time.
Okay.
So whatever. And besides, this is before Facebook, and so you probably wouldn't have been able to
So
find
where
him
does this?
easily.
Where was he living?
Probably in the same town.
So where was this person that reached out to you living? Or you don't know?
Yeah, she's in California.
Okay.
She's up in the Bay Area.
So yeah, I mean, I know California's a massive state, so
Yeah.
just saying someone's 30 minutes away could be a
Right.
you
Well,
know,
we also
country
find
away,
out,
but-
like my mom, I go, well, here's your other news. I go, you have a half sister.
Oh, wow.
I go, there's this other woman pops up, and she's a direct half aunt of mine.
All right.
Yeah.
And so this lady said, hey, these people might, you know, and they all look like my mom.
Okay.
That's the other part.
Sure.
You could see my mom in these people's faces. Because, like, when I sent her a picture of my mom, she goes, oh, I see some familiar features. And she's right.
Yeah.
I mean, her mom looks like my
Well, there's
mom.
pictures and everything that involved with this. So if you submit.
If you've submitted the photos. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. And so I tell my mom, you know, yeah, you got a half sister, and here's her photo. These are the people. But that cousin of mine, she goes, yeah, I think he got around, because that lady didn't know him either. So he's got a few half kids out there.
Wow.
But I guess he had told my grandpa and grandma, he said, hey, I'll raise that kid.
Yeah.
Because he knew this kid's going to be half black, and in the white community, half black kids are just half black.
Right.
In a black community, that's a black kid. We're
Right.
taking that kid. We're gonna love that kid no
Yeah.
matter what.
Mm-hmm.
And so he did offer to raise her, and he had money. He was the one with the money. My grandparents were poor.
Yeah.
They worked on his farm. I go, he was the farmer? I was like, you're fucking kidding me. You guys made it sound like he was he was picking the apples just like you. He owned the apples.
Fucking hilarious.
Man,
I was just like, wow.
that's a little...
Anybody?
Yeah. So
keep going.
oh, well, so, you know, so then you look at the globe where I come from, and
Yeah.
I already knew Germany, and then I'm also Ireland, Scotland, England, all the white shit.
Yeah.
And, you know, some Norway, Finns, all
Right.
that. Then you go, whoop, right down here to Nigeria,
Nice.
and some tribes,
Right.
a stop in Spain.
Really? They
and
know
then
what
America.
tribes.
Yeah.
They know what tribes.
Oh, we're down to tribes.
Wow.
Yeah. And my mom, you know, like I said, hasn't totally embraced her blackness.
Okay.
And she was like, she goes, oh, that's a little weird. I go, what's weird about it?
Yeah, not really.
I go, you come from Celtic people, which
Yeah.
is weird northern witchy people.
Yeah.
I go, that were pretty much eradicated by Britain. I go, and then Mali, you're this African tribe, which I go, you know, the only reason we're here is because of the slave trade, to be honest.
Right.
And I go, so yeah, you come from these fucking people. I go, they're still there. I go, these people are still there. These are ancient ass tribes. I go, that's pretty cool. I go, I was hoping I'd get some fucking Sioux Indian or something, Lakota.
Something.
Not a drop.
Yeah.
Well, are you going to go visit the tribes and say, hey guys, it's Craig?
Of course he is.
So immediately after getting this Ancestry.com, I go work in South Central at this print shop. They're all black.
Yeah.
And they're all cool as hell to me. Like the oldest guy there, he's like, hey, baby, whenever you want. Like, hey,
Yeah.
baby, let me know if I can get you anything. And I'm always
Right.
just like, oh, hey, baby.
Yeah. I could live here.
Like, there's that part of me.
I want to be a part of this.
I want to be a part of this. There's that part of me that's just like, hey, brothers and sisters,
Right.
I got something to tell you.
Right. But you know you can't have that conversation.
can't.
Now
That's
you're
too
starting to
much.
sound like
You're
a bad
just
80s
moving on,
comedy.
dude.
much.
Yep, you're just moving
Hey,
on.
I'm actually part of the club. You're right to call me baby.
Wait, wasn't that movie Soul Man that they've hidden? It's not even available anymore?
Yes. Yes.
Right? It's not available anywhere.
No.
You
You
can't,
can't
rent
find Soul Man.
You can't
No.
find Soul Man.
I saw that in the theater, and
Yeah, same.
and it was like a really mixed crowd. It was like a lot of black people, a lot of white people,
Right.
and it really wasn't. Back then, you could tell they were trying to do something progressive, but
Right.
it failed.
Yeah,
did
fa-
fail.
It
yeah,
failed in
yeah,
hindsight.
Yes.
But it wasn't the super offensive thing it would be now.
True.
And boy, have we progressed as a society, because I feel
We've
like
moved on.
I feel like politically, the country has swung, like really not responded well to the quote unquote woke thing. But that Soul Man would still be completely unacceptable, even
Yeah.
even in Wyoming.
Yeah.
People would be like, "This is not right."
This is not
Except probably except for on the White House lawn this weekend, it would have been hilarious.
Yeah,
It would have been a showing, a
except
free
for-
showing after
Just
UFC
show it in
fighting.
the background.
Except for people in office in American government, they might be all right with it. I love in these 23andMe and everything where people find out they base their whole life on their heritage
Right.
as their identity,
And then you
they find
how
out
mixed
they're,
you are.
they're not Italian
Right.
at all.
Right.
Like, what the fuck? That specifically, when you
Yeah.
find out you're not Italian and you're from New Jersey
Right.
and you eat the pizza and you do the whole thing and you say, I'm Italian every third sentence, and then you find out you're British, it's fucked up for people.
That's gotta be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're pretty French family, the Fulcherons.
Right.
In that my grandfather is from France,
That's awesome.
but we found out we don't have any French blood. We're Italian. Because I mean,
course.
look at a map.
Right.
It's not that far away.
Not at all.
So
So close. You were
some
so close.
Italian guy went to France for some cheese and then
Yeah.
stayed, and then that's that. But it is just funny to be like, we're French. Not as far as biology
Right.
is concerned.
Yeah, I'm like 40% Irish, which I did not know.
Hey, welcome to the club, dude.
Yeah. What is it? The Irish, whenever you go, they say like, oh, when Americans go to Ireland, like, I'm part Irish. They're like, yeah, there's more Irish in America than there is in Ireland,
Yeah.
which is like hilarious.
Right.
Like, they're like, yeah, you're all fucking Irish.
Yeah, and you're also
It
not
seems like
Irish.
it. Yeah, you're also not Irish. But then
I'm drinking a Guinness at 10 a.m. I think
So-
I'm Irish.
So Karen always wondered how, like, she knows she's Norwegian, but then she's always wondered how Norwegian or
Yeah.
how much.
Right.
Right? So her shit, when she gets her
Is she
shit,
boat Norwegian or plain Norwegian?
it's better than that.
Yeah.
So she's literally 60% Norwegian, and then like 15% Finnish and Scandinavian, and I'm like, wow, you're like the white of the white.
Yeah.
Right.
You're the translucent whites.
All those breeders didn't make it very far.
Yeah.
They just bred that same general
then the
area.
All this white DNA.
So the
fighting
rest,
for dominance.
Yeah, so the
over
rest
her
of her
body.
DNA, right? Like you look at this map and it's all of those areas and then all the European countries, but her DNA only goes in about 15 to 30 miles, meaning
Yeah.
it's all Viking raiding parties.
Oh no!
I go, literally,
okay.
historically, your DNA
Right.
is berserker parties.
Yeah.
Like, have you
Right.
seen The Northman? That movie?
No,
The
but I get the
Northman?
idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've all seen versions thereof of how those guys roll.
Yeah, dude. I go, that's so awesome.
We've heard their mission statements.
Yes.
You know.
Something about pillaging.
Yes, something like that.
I go, dude, you are like so Viking. It's historically in your DNA.
Yeah.
I go, that's pretty fucking awesome.
She really took the edge off your DNA.
yeah.
For your kid.
Oh, hard.
You know?
Hard, yeah. So I don't know, did I ever talk about her grandpa? Like he's Norwegian as hell. And when he went to get his citizenship and they asked him the question, who discovered America? He goes, well, I know the answer you think. It is Christopher Columbus. But Leif Erikson discovered America. And I was like, that's so awesome that he's
Right.
like, I'm willing to lose my American citizenship to answer this question. And they gave it to him. 'Cause
Yeah.
They just go, all right.
We know what you mean.
We know what
You got us.
Yeah.
You
It's
fucking
like,
asshole.
you said two acceptable answers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fair enough.
Yeah, fair enough.
I think the only thing that scares me about it is that if you go down this path, like you don't really. I mean, are you at an age where you want to start getting new family reunions and everyone's wearing fucking t-shirts at a park in fucking Georgia somewhere, hanging out playing softball? Like, how far you want to take this shit?
Craig's used to it. Every year he finds out a new family member.
Yeah, but are you gonna?
Yeah, exactly.
But are you gonna keep engaging? So what was the point of all this in the end? To find your grandpa?
Yeah.
that was it.
That was
It
it.
started with find your grandpa. The rest of it was
well,
just.
it is super interesting.
Right.
I mean, it's super interesting to know where you came from.
I guess. Yeah.
Especially as an American, we're all mixed up and everything.
Right.
I mean, the fact that he knows what tribe some of his ancestors came from
That's pretty wild.
is wild. And
That's pretty wild.
It's priceless information, quite frankly.
All right, so I have some family members in the past that have done all this stuff.
Sure.
And we're Scotch, Irish, and Italian. That's the primary bloods in us.
Yes.
And the ones that really leaned into the amount of Scottish stuff, all of a sudden they're like doing kilts now, they're doing bagpipes, and I'm like, you didn't even know that this was you?
Yeah.
Right.
Like, again, I don't care. That's fine. Lean into it, have fun with it. But I'm like, I'm not joining you because I don't need to do it. I already know that I could be bagpiping. I'm not bagpiping.
Yeah, no, you don't get it.
I'm not kilting.
No,
You don't
that's
get into
fine.
bagpipes.
me either, dude. I got friends that they do wear kilts and shit.
And that's
I'm like,
fine.
whatever.
I mean, have
That's
fun with it,
cool.
rock and roll. But I'm not joining.
Rock and roll.
I'm not joining it. I
In
can't
kind of an
I don't even like
AC/DC
Guinness.
kind of way, yeah.
I don't even like Guinness.
Oh,
You
mine.
don't like Guinness.
I do not like Guinness.
Mine literally.
Guys, cancel the keg.
Because my other things.
I thought we were going to drink some Guinness this morning. Our wives
Bring
are
it
out
in.
of town.
Yeah, that would be my DNA.
I do.
40% Guinness in my DNA.
No, when I drink beer, I liked Guinness, Sheaf Stout, shit like that.
I don't like stouts. I don't like thick
Newcastle's
beers.
my favorite.
I went to Ireland and I drank
too
Guinness. And it's everything they say it is.
Maybe
Right.
over there, maybe it's different.
It's like
You're also there.
It's
ice.
so good.
It's like ice cold bread.
There.
Like your body
Yeah, well,
just feels like,
See, that's why I don't like
Calgon, take me away.
it. Too
Yeah.
thick.
What?
It's too thick. That's why I
Yeah.
don't like
Oh,
it.
it ain't no.
I like-
it
that's what I
ain't
like
too
about it.
thick.
You guys ever eaten that brown bread stuff that comes out of a can?
No.
I know what you're talking
We
about.
drink Guinness.
No, but drink Guinness.
And have some brown bread out of a can and tell me how you feel afterwards.
Corned beef and cabbage. I'm a savage on the set. I'll quote House of Pain. I'm not afraid. All right, Aaron. I think.
I was going to say I know my DNA because half my family Hitler kicked out
Oh,
Okay.
or displaced. let's
Is that
say.
how it came back in the notes?
Copy that.
yeah. I don't know
That's
if he
how it came back
kicked you
in
out.
the
I think you
notes.
fled.
But then my dad's side could be a bit of a who knows.
All right.
Bit of a miss.
Wait, meaning you don't want to know?
No, I mean we're German, but like
How
they were in
German?
America since the 1870s, so who knows if there's
Sure.
Did you just say how German?
How German.
Dude, one time
not trains on time.
I was with Felipe Esparza.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we had a driver that was this pretty white looking dude who spoke Spanish, and he was from like one of these South American countries.
Oh, shit.
And Felipe like just asking him all these questions, and we get out of the car. He's like,
He's a
"That-
Nazi."
his family's Nazis.
Yeah, dude. Are they from Argentina?
Something like that.
Yeah.
So what was the deal with that? That's where they went to hide, or that's where they
Yeah.
were taken?
So, like after the war,
They got in planes and just flew to Argentina.
Oh, there's large swaths of German areas in Argentina.
they just fled, and we're like, yeah, not me. No, man, I've always lived in Argentina.
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Como se dice
With fucking-
innocent.
Right, blue eyes. Carlos Leder, he was one of the people that smuggled cocaine with Pablo Escobar. His dad was a German Nazi from South America, and he was a fucking Nazi Colombian. Like, weird, hardcore Nazi. You're like, yeah, you're also Colombian. Like, what the fuck? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Well,
It's
it does in
amazing
their
how many
minds.
white supremacists aren't white.
yeah,
it's
they're a little
disturbing.
mixed. Yeah,
It's like, they're going to turn on you, right?
right. Yeah, exactly.
Mixed. Some people are blatantly, like, I'm talking about modern American white
Sure.
supremacists. A lot of them are Latino.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are you doing?
They get
the
along
fuck
with the
are you
whites.
doing?
They get along with
You're
whites.
trying to make sense of things that
Yeah,
there
look at
is
me.
no.
It's been 10 years of confusion.
No, I'm saying just in general. Like
Yeah.
when I grew up in Milwaukee, in the late '80s, I mean, skinheads were like very popular in the city of Milwaukee. They
Same
listened to
with
a lot of ska
Bakersfield.
punk. Like if you couldn't, ska punk was great music, but if you probably went to a ska punk show, people were like, oh. So that's how you see the world.
They had
No.
some of that, yeah.
I just like the music, but you don't want to go there anyway because those dudes are just looking for fights anyway. So
Yeah, that
Yes.
mosh pit is just like, they just want to punch you in the face.
I'm kind of glad it went away. I'm sure there's still residue there. I mean, it wasn't that long ago, so I'm sure
It's,
Apple's
I don't
still
know if you've
around.
seen the news. It's around.
No, I'm saying, but it's not. But then it was very prevalent. Like they'd be all over the streets. You know what I mean? And didn't care. You know.
Sure.
I'm
The
sure
skinhead stuff.
there's like MAGA hat areas of your home area.
Oh yeah. But I'm just talking about actual skinheads. You don't really see that like that very
I think
specific.
we're splitting hairs or non-hairs.
No, I'm
here.
talking
yeah,
about
no,
the look.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
My favorite was when there was these skinheads who were
The
racist.
working class skins.
Well, yeah. So then there's then there's these other people like, oh, but we're the good skinheads.
We're the nice.
It's like, why not just pick? We're taking the stormtrooper look, but we're the good stormtroopers.
Right.
You know, like, why not start your own thing and maybe have long hair or something? They're like, no, we believe in all the skinhead shit, but we're not racist. It's like, just get a new look.
I had
it depended on like what suspenders you wore, some bullshit.
It's the red, yes.
Yeah.
I had this conversation with Karen because she came in and I was watching this punk rock video, but it was British working class skins people, and she goes, "Oh fuck, are we watching skinhead shit now?" And I go, "No, this is
after Ancestry.com."
Yeah.
I figured I'd check out some white supremacy.
I'm gonna go real hard and lean in on the white stuff. Because there's too much of the African in here. I was like 30%.
And you're like, no, honey, this is the good skinheads.
These are the good skinheads. Yeah. And then she goes, oh, I remember this shit.
Right.
This is still a thing? I go, I don't know. This band, I've watched this band for a minute. I've seen several videos. None of them have been skinhead. And then this one is.
Yeah.
So luckily, she just walked in at that one moment.
Yes.
Like, no. It's like one of your neighbors coming over and sees in the window, the two of you just sitting there watching a bunch.
Meanwhile, thank God no racist skinheads have ever written a good song. Right? Because it was punk rock, too, so it's easy. It all sounded the same, but somehow their shit sucked.
Once you start listening to the lyrics, you're like, oh, shit. Hold on. Where am I?
Let me out of here.
Who's this fucking band? I won't say them.
Yeah.
There's a couple popular ones.
Yeah, we don't want to fuck up your Google search out there. We don't want to fuck up your algorithm.
No, but honestly, that's that stuff. I think if you go back, obviously, the skinheads were punchlines in a lot of comedies back in the 80s film. And that's the other thing people don't realize. I stumbled upon this movie that Jay Leno was in, and I had forgotten it was
with
all
Pat
about...
Morita?
Yes.
Okay.
It is so racist, dude. I forgot. Like, remember when there was the big push for like Toyota and all the Japanese car companies?
Sure.
That was what, the early 90s or whatever?
No, that was late
80s,
that was
early
like
90s.
mid-80s.
Yeah. And it was just like, you start watching that stuff now and they're like, oh my God, there's legit Asian hate. Like, I forgot how bad it was.
There's like racial slurs.
But it just...
Big time.
I just forgot how bad it was until I started watching some of these mainstream, quote unquote, mainstream movies that just use that.
Movie?
Oh, it's not Gung Ho. That's the Michael Keaton one.
I was going to say Gung Ho.
Aaron, can you find out what the name of that
That's right.
Jay Leno, Pat Morita, quote unquote comedy?
Oh,
there it is.
God.
Collision Course. It's a bad movie on top of it all, but
gotta be.
I had to watch it because once it started and I saw how.
Is this the one where he teaches Jay Leno to do karate?
I think
isn't he his apartment manager?
Yes.
No, he's not the apartment manager.
Bullies.
I think he was brought in. They were both fighting crime, but they couldn't quite get along because of culture clashes, or some shit.
Meanwhile,
look at that shot.
Meanwhile, he's Arnold. He's so American. I met Jay Leno finally this past week. It was so cool. It was so cool.
Wow.
He was like, yeah, you play the Comedy and Magic Club, huh? We were just sitting there talking. I'm like, fucking Jay Leno.
No
all
shit.
right.
Wait, you weren't at the Comedy Magic Club when you were talking about it?
I was at the Ice House.
Oh, okay.
He's like, how come we're never on the same night? I never know hard to tell him because I curse.
But you were on the same night there.
Yeah, Ice House is a different story.
Right, yeah.
Different story. And I saw Chelsea Handler and I said, I love what you're doing right now.
She's awesome.
Yeah, I know.
That's a very look at you on the celebrity show there, buddy. This is good.
Sarah Silverman was on the show.
Nice.
I mean, dude.
Big dicks.
I'm fucking.
Was it a packed house? Were you able to pimp your?
It was mostly packed.
And were you able to pimp out and your special coming out? And...
No, not really.
I love that.
More like fighting for my life and.
Oh, because
like,
of the.
They always on these shows. They always put me on 2 hours in. After all the celebrities.
Oh, come on.
And so I'm just swinging at the fences. Usually do pretty well. Usually can tell.
Right.
About 35% of the audience is getting up to go to the bathroom. And looking at and doing their check and doing the. That's what you call the check drop in the business, folks.
Well, for those that don't understand, sometimes also audiences are emotionally spent. It's not about the quality of the comedy, right? Because
sometimes.
Sometimes an audience can come in and be like, famous person, they go, wow. So that they go, that's got to be it. Then they go, wait, there's more famous people. And they go, wow. So their adrenaline kicks up again. And they're like, we got another famous person. Yes. And then they're like, all right.
Now for somebody you've never heard of.
That's exactly. Now let's take it down a notch. But they don't, it's not intentional on the audience's part.
Right.
They were just so excited.
I had a good set. I just had to fight for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. It's not like, hey, and now Craig Coleman, who has to get up at in 3 hours to go to his normal job. So give him a good time. Give him a good time.
How does
He
Leno
really
do these
needs
days?
this.
He does great. You know, he's been doing comedy for like 800 years.
Retire.
I don't know. I mean, that's
No, because then I wouldn't have met him.
But he's a comic. People have always said, you know, love him or hate him, he's literally
That's
like
true.
an obsessive
Comedians are
comic.
sick. They've got to keep going. I've been trying to quit for 15 years now.
No, you're probably
Can't
not
do
wrong.
I also-
what would he do? He would just sit around his mansion.
He tinkers with motorcycles and cars, but also I was funny that you bring up Jay Leno because he somehow or another, I saw something that popped up in my feed and I thought, you know, I wonder if, and I can't say this to be true, but I wonder if one of the other reasons why he goes out is that his wife is suffering from dementia or Alzheimer's, and
I don't
so
know.
there's that whole thing of like he cares for her. But that's a lot of stress. Like maybe this is still his way of going out and getting something
A
that's
man
not.
has to go to work. We all fantasize about winning the lottery, but when you're sitting at home all day, you have to like work for at least like 2 hours a day. You have to have somewhere to go. I think. I mean, I know I can't help when I wake up in the morning.
yeah.
I just start writing, start working on the shit. I swear to God, every day that I'm quitting comedy, and then every morning I wake up and then just keep doing it.
There you go. See? Who knew? So there you go. That's
See?
the same ideology that Jay Leno has, even though he
Sure.
has $400 million in the bank. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, no one never
I'd
even
be
touched that
done,
bank account.
dude. I'd be done.
We all know about this, right?
Yeah, and it makes me sick.
He doesn't. He doesn't touch his money
He doesn't touch his Tonight
because he doesn't
Show
need to.
money.
He doesn't need to, right? That's
Well,
basically.
so in that documentary comedian, and we'll move on quick because Craig's gonna have a heart
And
attack.
that's what makes me hate him.
He tells Jerry Seinfeld, "I don't touch my Tonight Show money." In other words, I make my living doing stand-up comedy. And there's just this bank account with all the Tonight Show money.
And give it to me, motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's also a huge tax haven. Like that's what Jeff Bezos does. Jeff Bezos goes, I only make 80 grand a year because
There
I don't
it
touch my
is.
Amazon money.
Right.
There it
But
is.
it's all in stocks and shit that you can't tax.
Just
Not a
buried.
hero.
Does he even have kids though? Like what would he do
No.
with all of his money?
No, he
No.
doesn't.
He's got cars.
He's just got a bunch
Yeah,
of
but where does I
fucking
get mad?
cars.
But you know what? If he's going to give
Oh.
away his fortune to a lot of people eventually, then so there you go.
Sure.
Like to people who need it.
He
Maybe
probably
that's his
won't.
game. Well, what do you mean? It doesn't. If it's going nowhere, then
I just look.
you want to give it to the government?
He's
is what
like
you're saying?
those people that, I won the lottery, but I'm still gonna go to work. Like you motherfucker. I hope you die at the stop sign on your way to work the next day.
Just
'Cause
know that
fuck
Craig is
you.
rooting for you out there,
Yeah,
people.
I got
So what
your
you're
back.
saying is you're really excited we have our first trillionaire in the world, right?
Oh! Don't even get me started.
Gonna rush out and buy a Tesla, are you?
Don't even get me started on that shit.
All right. If you
That's
start him up, he'll
ridiculous.
never stop. Do we have any clips?
Watch
Is that like that
clips.
Evil Knievel thing, right? It's the same thing with you.
What?
Just start revving it, right? All those things back in the day.
That was a
before there were
beautiful
RC
thing.
cars. You had to crank your toys to get them to go. And
That's coming back.
Which thing? Toys in general?
Things that you're going to have to crank up because the world's going to end and there's going to be an EMP that's going to
Well,
wipe out all the electricity.
You ever look at how much trash you just throw out as an individual?
Sure.
And just know that that's going on everywhere?
Everywhere.
And we know that there's like islands of plastic trash.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's actually they're clearing it up.
Oh, good. What do they
People
do
are
with
clearing it up.
it?
Hey, Matt, don't ask too many questions.
Okay.
No, I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah,
with it.
because there's no
There-
answers.
There are smart people that are working
Good.
on that.
That is true.
Thank God.
There are people that give a shit and they are trying to
yeah.
counterbalance.
And ICE just broke into their place of business
I
and
mean,
dragged them out.
look, they're not
before
Americans.
they could solve it.
Most
Right.
of those people are not Americans,
Right.
and they're getting money from their country.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, we lost. Everyone's like, yeah, we're not going to America
No,
anymore.
America's
We're done.
We don't.
We've
give a
been
fuck.
looted.
I know you want to go to video, but I want to tell you, there's a video we're not going to watch. So I sent it to you guys this morning, but I thought it was really funny. So I don't know if you saw the video about all the Scottish people that were in Boston for FIFA.
No.
For the World Cup.
Were they wearing
And
American stuff?
They apparently went to a baseball game and were singing like super loud. Like they were just like hammered and having fun in Boston. And then they had this massive party in the park and they were interviewing the guy who's responsible for cleaning the park. And he goes, "This is insane." He goes, I've never seen so many people drink so much. He goes, apparently they don't have any, in Scotland, they don't drink water. He goes, "I've never seen so much trash and so much drinking." And he goes, and then they cleaned up after themselves in the whole park.
I
I
heard
only
about
have
that.
4 piles to pick up. He goes, I've never
There you
seen the
go.
drunkest, cleanest people in the world
I saw
There you
something about
go.
that. Like people from foreign countries
are cleaning up after
are
themselves.
bringing plastic bags, trash bags, to the sporting event and cleaning up after themselves.
Wow.
Can you imagine?
Wow.
No, not in this. You ever go to Griffith Park after the weekend?
Yeah,
It's embarrassing.
Coming to America.
I come from a pick up your trash
Yes.
right now family.
So do I.
But when we went to a movie theater, my mom would be like, there's someone to clean it up. That was one thing she taught me.
And
then I would go on to work at a movie theater and just be baffled by
movie theaters
by just the amount of trash.
are changing that because now they make an announcement. Hey, and pick up your trash.
Yeah,
afterwards.
as you should.
No
Instead
smoking.
of being a fucking cunt bag.
Yeah.
As you should.
Yeah.
I don't understand this idea of like not picking up after yourself.
Yeah,
so
like
to
I don't
me-
know where that they had Woodsy the Owl telling us forever. Like, hey, come on,
I had to explain Woodsy to my kid.
The crying Indian was also a pollution guy, right? Like we
Explain
had all
to my
that.
kid, too.
See, a movie
Actually,
theater,
Italian.
a movie
Italian,
theater,
the crying Italian
Italian.
Indian guy.
a movie theater for me is more like the Black Lodge in Twin Peaks. It's like a different reality. And so I pick up my trash. I'll even pick up
awesome.
other people's trash outside of a movie theater.
That's hilarious.
But in a movie theater, I've done my penance. I've worked at a movie theater for a while, but I think I am going to start throwing stuff out now that I've busted myself on the World Wide Web. I think it's time to start throwing out trash at the movie theater.
I told you guys that I
I got
yelled at
something
that
out
one
of
woman who
this
dumped all her
episode.
shit out of her door, right? And I scared her.
No,
What
I love
happened?
it.
Some woman in a parking lot, she literally opened up her driver's side door, took all of her trash, and a mountain of trash out of her car. And I know I'm a big, goofy, hairy white guy, but I was angry, and I don't normally say shit, but I was like, "What the fuck
You're what's wrong
are
with
you
this
doing?"
country.
I'm like, "Why the fuck would you do that?"
Yeah.
And she just like panicked, got scared, slammed her door, and fucking started her car and drove off.
Yeah.
So she didn't pick the
Oh.
shit up. So it was not that she would have anyway.
She
right?
wouldn't have picked it up.
No, I know, but I felt bad for yelling at her, but I guess I shouldn't.
I saw a guy in Tribeca in New York City walking his dog, and the dog shit on the sidewalk, and he just kept walking. And I knew I was dealing with somebody insane, and I was just like,
There you go. That's
I
the
am
thing.
not saying anything to
And
this
I
guy.
murdered that man.
And nothing you could say he is going to get him to turn around and pick that dog shit up.
I didn't think about that.
Some people, again, it goes to the extremes, right? Someone would pick that dog shit up with their hand and fucking throw it at him, right?
Yeah, but I'm like,
Which is kind of funny, but
that's
also
one of those
disgusting.
things in New York. It's like you just
Stay
don't
out of
even
it.
bother with other people, because how's it gonna go?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, nice to meet you. Yeah, you are absolutely right. I'm glad you said something. I'm going to pick up this shit right
Yeah.
now. It's nice to meet you. Let's do business together. Here's $100,000 startup capital.
Yeah. I mean, New Yorkers are known to be friendly.
Yeah, and they're known to really abide by these social contracts.
Exactly.
So everybody in the world would have had my side, but it was just me and him on the street. And he had a dog to start with.
He would have killed you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I
I
said, the most famous line is when people show you who they are, believe them and
Yeah.
move on. Don't fucking think you can change anyone.
Yeah.
It's true.
We've all tried and we've all failed.
Yeah.
My dad is who he is. No, I'm just kidding.
Ancestry.com.
All right, let's get a look at one of these clips.
Oh, clipping.
And because we are a clip show now. What is this? So this guy driving a
Shit,
T-Rex.
yeah,
There it
dude.
is.
So this guy's driving a dinosaur motorcycle.
So there's
I
no doubt that
love
this
that.
is obviously in a town or a city that's probably got, like we saw last week,
A demolition derby.
demolition derby or,
I would
or
like
a
to-
race.
I don't
People are
know.
pulling old boats.
I'm gonna say.
Or do you think he's a city
kill the
standout?
audio, Aaron? I'm gonna say he's probably in Asheville, North Carolina, or something like that, where it's a bit artistic, and there's like a little bit of a hippie vibe
That's cool.
going on.
Now, is that legal, by the way? No way. There's no way that's legal.
It's legal, but who's gonna pull him over? You know
It
what I mean?
appears he has a license
guy
plate.
on a Stegosaurus.
Oh, did it have a license plate?
Yeah, whatever the
think
base
so.
of it has
Legal.
a license plate.
Yeah.
Legal, right there. As long as it's got a plate.
And if he's got a seatbelt,
Somebody's walked out.
I don't know if he does,
Yeah.
but if he does,
Somebody's walked out and looked at that and went, cool.
he has room for passengers.
All right. I mean, I
I
guess.
mean, it's framed.
It's cool. It's a good idea. It's, that
It's a
couldn't have been
good
cheap, I
idea.
can tell you that.
I love that you said it's a good idea. And you pulled back on that. Maybe not a
There's
great
two
idea.
seats on the bottom level.
So yeah,
Like
the
lawn
answer
chairs.
is yeah.
Totally street
All
legal.
right, so he probably people can pay to drive around on the fucking Trisopa Raptor or whatever the fuck that thing is.
I mean,
the
whatever happens,
Raptor, yeah.
whatever happens, that's how you're known around town.
For sure.
As Jeff T-Rex.
But that's like Angeline, right? That's what he wants to be
But
known
better.
as.
yeah.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's people, that's what they do.
I got news for you. He's got a Stegosaurus car. He's got a brontosaurus
Mine.
car.
When I first moved out
He's got
here,
a
with,
ladybug.
you guys had to
car.
have seen this guy because he
Guaranteed
drove
he's got a
everywhere.
girlfriend.
It was the guy that had all the. It was a black car and it had all the Jesus writing all over, and he had a bunch. He had a ton of like 1980s speakers on the top of his car.
I've seen a few
blasting.
of those guys, and they're all insane.
Well, yeah, they're definitely insane when you're blasting it like that. But he would
And
go
those-
all over Hollywood Boulevard, up.
Those
and down
guys
and up
don't
and down.
necessarily have a girlfriend.
No, they don't. They're not procreating
'Cause
like
they're
they're
not
talking
cool.
about doing into the
Right.
microphone. First of all, there's a place kind of near your neighborhood called Fletcher Square, which is ridiculous because it's just San Fernando meets Fletcher.
Yes, yeah.
It's just like an El Pollo Loco and a
Yes.
Burger King.
Yep.
Right.
I don't know why they have to name it with a plaque,
I don't know.
but there's like
No one's hanging
Something
out at the
happened there
square.
historically.
there's a guy with like a pig nose amp there every Sunday.
Blown out
Just like,
speakers.
sounds like the fucking Check Your Head album by the Beastie Boys. It's just like,
So what? So what?
and,
so what
and
you
it's
want?
all Jesus.
Yeah.
And it's not even a big crowd at Fletcher Square.
No.
Go inside the Denny's. Get to know the community. You know?
Do you ever wonder people who live in impoverished areas and that because that has a tendency to kind of live in those areas for
Sure.
them? I always feel bad for those people that they're like, God, this is my fucking neighborhood. This is my life.
Well, you don't
It's
want to
just
hear
this.
and you're just trying to cross the street. You don't want to hear that jacked up amp in your
No,
ear.
and you know where you wouldn't hear that? In fucking Beverly Hills.
No,
My point is,
shut
Yeah.
it down,
immediately.
officer.
It wouldn't even happen. I mean,
Like,
that
yeah,
before
you need to go talk to that guy.
they'd be talking to that guy before he ever lifted that fucking shit up to his mouth.
They
He'd
see
be
that
gone.
mic stand and
Yeah.
that pig nose amp.
Yeah.
They're like,
Done.
listen,
Oh,
do
not
that,
happening.
And you know what? Don't go to West Hollywood. Go to Culver City with
Yep.
that bullshit.
Yep, go somewhere where like
Got to have a
yeah.
permit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've already made that law. Oh, sorry. Yeah, any amplified speaking has to have a permit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Rightfully so.
And then he's like, well, what if I just stand here and yell about Jesus? Like, yeah, that's also, you're homeless, crazy, whatever. We're going to take you to jail.
Yep.
Also illegal. No freedom of
Yeah.
speech.
No
inside
jail.
Beverly Hills.
Right.
No jail on that side of town.
Right.
We're just gonna drive you to the next.
You can just go right over there and do all that shit.
Yeah.
Do all you want.
Yeah.
Over there.
That's what. So after in the '80s, when they did all those cutbacks on the on mental health systems, and that's what kind of increased a lot of the
Yeah.
homelessness. And obviously, in warmer climates, you're going to have more homeless because
Yeah.
Yeah.
they don't have
'Cause
to worry
it's
about
warm.
they don't have to worry about winter.
Or rain.
But that
Here
was a
in
big thing when
Southern
I used to
California.
live in Santa Monica. They used to talk about the different areas where they would just drive and dump. They would keep
But
driving and dumping.
it's also
in each area.
It's also because over in Santa Monica, they feed them.
Correct.
And-
Which is why they would drive and dump them off in
Look.
Santa Monica.
Don't feed stray cats. I'm just saying.
My point is, but this is early 2000s.
I personally fed homeless in the.
This fucking guy. Part of the problem.
Do you know who I'm married to?
Part of the fucking
She's like,
problem.
we're giving back. I'm like, let's do it.
Oh, man. I mean, that's
It's not
cool.
illegal. I will say that my wife and I were walking
No,
home
it's
from an event in
altruistic.
Santa
It's
Monica, and we
nice,
lived down there,
actually.
and she had an extra bottle of wine she didn't want, and she gave it to
Oh.
him, and the police saw it. They're like, "What are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing?"
Thanks
and she
for
was just
causing
like,
me more fucking
First off, she didn't
problems.
realize we were going to get caught. Right? She's just trying to be
Right.
nice. In her mind, she's just like, whatever. I don't want it.
He's-
You can
yeah,
have it.
You've already lost.
But they're already like, this is not helping. This is nothing. You
Well-
think you're, and that's what they were saying. They weren't
You know
being
what?
dicks. They were like, you think that
But-
is being helpful, but that's
not.
the least helpful thing.
But is it legal?
It's 100% legal. You're just gifting
Right.
somebody something.
So now
There's
you're hearing a
nothing
cop's
wrong with it.
opinion.
Yes, correct.
Right.
Well, in theory, if they knew the person, they knew that one sip of alcohol is going to send them off the ledge, and they got to fucking deal with it. 2
We
hours
do not
from now.
believe in prior restraint in this country. The Supreme Court
Right.
has regulated this idea. I'm paraphrasing the Big Lebowski.
I mean, hey, look, sometimes you're like, look, I bought 2 8 balls of cocaine. Turns
That's
out
illegal.
I only needed 1. Here.
Yeah. Good luck with that
Have a good
conversation
time.
with them. You'll both be riding in the back.
All right, Aaron, let's see what else we got.
Okay, here we go. This man has a puppet.
Oh, this is disturbing.
Yeah, dude. Jesus paid it all.
Watch it. Just watch.
It's
Don't watch the
awesome.
puppet. Watch his face. Watch the.
Savior say, thy strength indeed is small. Child of weakness, watch and pray.
That's enough.
That guy looks
So-
so,
Yeah,
angry.
I like how the puppet is way more dressed up than the guy. But if you're not watching this on YouTube, which you're probably not, based on the amount of views that are in the left-hand corner,
This is how you get them to watch on YouTube.
Yeah,
So-
check it out on YouTube. It's the guy looks like an angry Curly from the Three Stooges.
Which he has.
Did you
the Three
see the
Stooges
comments?
poster.
Look at the. Why is the guy on the left just standing there? That's awesome.
You think that's a joke or that's real?
Here, scroll down a little bit. See if anybody
I don't
else
know.
has got
There's a
another
part of
classic.
me that thinks
that
that
was
might
only
be
classic
totally
comments.
legit.
I think he's for real. My tax dollars. There's no tax
Hard
dollars.
at work. Instagram is just dropping me
wherever it wants
these days.
After the dummy sings, the bald guy kills everyone in the room, screaming he's alive.
This voodoo magic is making me doubt my faith. See, this
This
is
is
why.
where you
This
go,
is another
dude.
reason why comedy is dead. It's because the average person is just crushing it in the comments.
Yeah.
And everybody gets their one good one. And we're out of business, folks.
Yeah.
It's over. We used to be the only ones. You used to have balls to get on stage with a mic. Now
Right.
everybody can just crush it at home
Right.
on their way to work. So
There's funny trolling, and then there's just the rest of it is just trolling. But
I mean-
that's funny trolling. When that's the only reason why that stuff shows up in my feed is because clearly it knows that I will laugh at the comment section.
You've corrected your algorithm in a great way.
In a good way.
Yeah.
To get all funny stuff.
Or it just finds odd people doing stuff. And there's a whole subculture on Instagram of singers, performers. I've sent you guys a lot of them. It's just people that make these fucking, because it's not
Sure.
that difficult to make albums anymore, right? Once you
Right.
got a Mac, you can
Yeah.
make an album,
They
right?
used to make them in the 70s and 80s. You're like, who fucking gave these people money? Or why'd they spend money on that?
But now you don't even need it. You could just do all this
There's
into
no audition
GarageBand,
process.
and then
Right.
these people primarily, they're either walking down the beach and doing playback and doing their
It's like
music
a
videos,
karaoke
or
video.
and it's fascinating
It's
how many of them
amazing.
do it.
Yeah.
It's
You know?
amazing.
Hopefully we'll get to some of that. Aaron, can we get some more of this juicy? Now I see why people like the internet. Now I see why people are like, oh, this
Look
one
at
isn't
this.
even that crazy. It's a bunch of women dressed as a flag
Yep.
on a trailer.
What are they on?
They're being towed on a trailer by a
and
car.
I assume the
Wow.
only reason why that showed up on my feed is because it broke down and they all fell. But they didn't. It was just
there should be.
Oh, is
look
that
at us
it?
celebrating America, which
Our
is totally fine.
weirdness.
I was assuming they were going to pass the camera and their bare asses were all going to be out.
Something, right?
As a prank.
That
I
would have
think
been
there's
awesome.
going to be a gag, but I guess the gag
No.
is just there. And
Just
they're
look at that.
dressed
Look
up
at
as
them
a-
loving America.
And it's not a very accurate flag either. It's not
No.
like it's to scale or anything.
Nope.
No,
It's just kinda thrown together.
Fucking dumb.
Yeah. All right. Let's.
Just fucking
Just dumb.
I'm waiting for the American flag to come back in a good way. So
Right,
far, I've seen a lot of
same.
bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm still an American. God damn it.
That's the problem.
What?
It got co-opted by
Yeah,
angry people.
I know.
You have to start wearing the flag and not be worried about people that think you're some sort of like asshole dick.
You ever see people with the American flag where it's all like gray and
Yes.
black, and it's like, oh, just calm the fuck down.
Yeah.
You're running the whole country now. You can't be
What-
anti-American on top of it.
Well, those are the people that usually goes with like the rifle shirt, the God, guns,
yeah, no,
in
I
America
know all this
thing.
shit,
Yeah.
all this
Punisher.
fucking chest beating.
The Punisher sticker.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like you work,
Yeah.
you work in an office. Calm the fuck down.
Yeah, settle down, Mike.
I like the American flag that's all black and white, but then there's a red line for red lives, like firemen's
That's
lives
firemen.
matter.
Firemen's
It's
lives.
like nobody's shooting firemen.
Everyone loves firemen.
Everybody loves
But
firemen.
Not
again,
controversial.
They get laid a lot.
Yeah, I was gonna
Everyone loves
say,
firemen.
Those guys are just getting their dick sucked left and right, all right? Still.
Half the places they go, they're getting sucked
Yeah, they're
off.
doing all right.
Yeah.
Firemen are doing all right.
Not controversial. Will never be controversial.
No, not
All
at
right,
all.
this video is crazy. I saw this myself. This one's, I don't even know what's happening in this thing.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, this
Yeah.
is Craig. This is a Craig.
Here, turn this up. It's the
Craig's
guy.
like the George Harrison of these.
The guy sings the
this thread.
comments, which is just too much.
So it's a weird looking baby.
It's a baby doll.
Yeah.
To be clear.
She looks just like you. I'm calling the police right now. Where can I get less information about this? The skin tone is very pale, but other than that, I hate it.
Sneak racism right there.
Someone else from pre-ordering the baby from Train Spotting.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite. Train spotting.
See this? Does it come possessed? Or is it extra?
Does it come possessed?
What are your closed hours? Are there any other types? Or just smiling baby that drowns?
Oh man.
Just drowned. Oh, that's
The more
too good.
realistic it is,
You
the scarier
accepting
it is.
orders? Cause I'd like to order you to stop where you are. Does it come in any other colors other than dead?
Oh my God.
Oh, that's good
All right,
stuff.
so
That's good
you know,
stuff.
it's where do we start with this? First of all, this guy, there's just a picture of him at first. The guy that put this video up.
So
first he puts his picture up,
That's
and
another
then
thing,
the comedy comes.
Yes.
So does he make the song or does AI make the song?
So
Probably
all right, so
AI
there's a
is
program
my
called Suno because I've made songs on there.
Yeah.
So you can, if you learn to master it, and it doesn't take that long, you can just have it.
Yeah.
Literally make that song for you. You can
Right.
do it multiple versions of it. You know, tell it what style
Country
you want
style.
it. You just feed it the lines, and it'll literally do it for you. So
Okay.
that's probably all AI. But again, this is another one of those internet things where like. It goes back. We were talking about the people that sit in the corner and point up at the
Yes.
video. This is what another subculture
Yeah.
of this is making. You know, you're going to go to hell if you laugh at this subculture
Sure.
threads that people.
Yeah.
Well, like me and Karen, we've often said like we're like the two judges in the Muppets.
Yeah, right.
Because we love to just shit on people.
Yeah.
Even though we're not great at all, but
Well, yeah.
it brings us so much joy. And our kid, she's funny as hell. She'll
Yeah.
say stuff. I'll be like, dude, you're hilarious. And she goes, yeah, I've been sitting behind you and Mom for like 21 years.
Right.
Watching you two shit on everybody. And it's pretty funny.
She's learned.
She learned.
learned how to do it.
I mean, there's times where she's just like, you guys, why?
Right.
Like,
Please
guys,
stop.
You guys take it too far sometimes.
Yeah.
And we
Please, Hammer, don't hurt him.
we die laughing whenever she
Yeah.
does that. We're like, oh, our kid's soft. We're like, ah.
When your kid's tapping out.
Yeah. But then she got a job.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was over.
Right.
Then she felt the same as we did.
once you have to deal with people,
Yeah.
then
you're like,
you
fuck
really
this.
find out what you're made of, and
Yeah.
you're made of hate.
You're
Yeah.
made of hate.
People should be thanking us on a daily basis just for not being dicks to them.
Yeah, no, every time there's an
Agreed.
interaction in public where it goes well, there should be a handshake.
Yeah.
And be like, thanks for not being a dick.
That's
This was
right.
outstanding.
Yes, yeah.
Outstanding interaction.
Way to live outside the norms.
Yeah,
Thank you.
right,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like Matt and I on the way over here, we had some dude just come flying by us to get on the freeway and just was hauling ass and just, being aggressive around
Sure.
people and stuff like that. And I said, he agrees. It's just like, this isn't the only part of their life where they're like that. They are probably miserable human beings
it's
in
a-
their
He left
life
his
in
house
general.
that way.
It's a constant,
Yep.
you know?
And they're wondering why everybody's weird to them.
And then there's this pride, too, where it's like, I drive like an asshole.
Yeah.
I love it.
Right.
You're like, all right.
Or being a dick is
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
something to...
Get out of the way.
There's bumper stickers. Have you seen this? Hoonigan?
No.
They're big, huge bumper stickers, usually on the back window of a car, the entire back window, which is already like, what the fuck are you doing? It literally means bad driver.
Oh.
Hoonigan.
Oh, wow.
Like proud
Like
of it.
hooligan.
Like when people call themselves nerds.
Yeah, but it's like, okay.
In a
Yeah.
fun way. Let's watch one more clip and then let's call it a day.
Yeah.
If we're fortunate, maybe they'd also have that kid that pees on things in the back of their
Calvin.
car too.
That's my favorite subculture is Calvin pissing on Ford.
whatever.
Or there's two
Or
cars.
whatever, yeah.
There's two types of car
Yeah.
people. You're from the Midwest. There's Ford and there's Chevy.
Yes.
And so like a Ford person will have Calvin pissing on Chevy
Yes.
and vice versa. The best is when you see the inverse of Calvin pissing on an upside down Calvin. And it's just an infinity of pissing. What's most fascinating about this
That's
is
hilarious.
it's against the copyright. Like the guy that makes Calvin and Hobbes
Right.
does not sell these stickers.
No.
No.
Someone's gone rogue and they're
Yeah.
like, yes, I'll take your intellectual property and I will just turn it into the lowest common denominator of a guy pissing on another American company.
Yeah.
You imagine the luxury
I've often
of
just.
two rival American companies? That's over.
Do you know anybody that has one of those stickers on their car?
No, we can't be friends.
No.
I mean, the next
I don't
step,
either.
The
That's what
next
I'm
step,
saying.
The next step
why.
is the testicles hanging from the truck.
Dog
Right.
balls,
Yeah, that's the evolution of stupidity.
Or just the bare like the basics of comedy, which is piss on this or balls here, right?
Right.
Like those. To me, again, to each his own. I don't care, but I
when
don't.
you're-
Again, I don't know anyone that has either one of those things.
When your car is funnier
Right.
than you, I think you got problems. All right, let's watch one more and then let's get the fuck
All
out
right,
of here.
as a baseball fan, I'm excited to see what this is about.
All right.
This guy blows dead
Turn it up a little bit.
This guy
Can you
blows
start it?
dead
Can you start it
dogs.
again and play it?
Eat shit and live, Bill.
Yeah, Bill, get a little wet. Come on.
Play it again.
Yeah.
Please,
Let's play
sorry.
it one more time.
It's because this fucking thing pops up. I missed
Dead
it.
dogs, just lay it in there.
Eat shit and die, Ricky.
Eat shit and live, Bill.
Yeah, Bill, get a little wet. Come on, Bill.
All right. First of all, how did this kid not get an Oscar? The Eat shit and live, Bill. That is perfect delivery, and it shows you how hard it is to make it in this business.
Yep.
That's right.
Now, what we missed because of computer problems was the guy says, "Go blow a dog" or
Yes,
something.
yes.
Oh, this guy blows dead dogs.
No problem, Gino. This guy blows dead dogs. Just lay it in there.
Eat shit and die, Ricky.
Eat shit and live, Bill.
Yeah, Bill, get a little wet.
He's so confident in his eat shit and live, Bill.
And it's also like the true Dazed and Confused, right? Dazed and Confused was kind of like a throwback to this life. I
mean,
think the comments were saying that the guys all dressed like they're gay.
I was going to
and
say, I thought it
modern.
was nice that these two modern gay guys
Yeah,
were out there playing baseball.
That was the
That's the whole
80s,
comment.
dude. That's what it was like in the 80s.
And
Yeah.
so, and it was like, for those that aren't watching on YouTube, it's like the rolled up jean shorts.
Oh, yeah.
With like the ass hanging out and like
Yeah.
a lot of half shirts.
Yep.
Anyone here
Lot of
rocked a half shirt? I
For
rocked
no
a half shirt.
reason. You did. Brian
half
did.
shirt.
I wore a half
This guy
shirt.
blows dead dogs. Just lay it in there.
Eat shit and die,
Oh, my
Ricky.
God,
Eat shit
dude.
and live, Bill.
Yeah, Bill, get a little wet. Come on, Bill.
Those two together, the Eat Shit and Die Ricky and Eat Shit and Live, those two should have their own cop buddy movie. They're so good together.
And I forget, is this Sleepaway Camp? What's it? I don't even
Is
remember
it?
what
That's
movie
a
it is.
horror
It's a
movie.
horror movie. I think this
Oh,
is a
it is
horror
a
movie.
horror
I can't
movie?
remember
Oh,
what
okay.
film it is, but it's definitely a slasher film from the 80s.
Oh, is it Sleepaway
Yes,
Camp?
it is Sleepaway Camp.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious that that's
That's a surprise
in there.
ending.
It just goes to
I
show
love it.
you.
You ever seen Sleepaway Camp?
No, I haven't.
Oh!
Otherwise, I'd have remembered that scene.
Sleepaway Camp has a fucking surprise.
Yeah.
All right.
I've only seen
I know what it
Sleepaway
is,
Camp
yeah.
3.
Yeah, I don't want to. Spoiler alert.
I don't think we're going to watch Sleepaway Camp. Can you just tell?
Yeah, it's a hermaphrodite.
Oh, no,
that
that's not
has-
even.
That's killing everybody.
That was way ahead of its time.
way ahead of its
lot
time.
going on in this film.
But you know, like they make this thing a freak.
Right, because there's no bathroom.
It's a freak.
You know,
Yeah.
there's a big fights over which bathroom the
Right.
person can use.
right.
So the person
good
gets
movie.
pissed off. Now I got to kill all of you.
Now I got to kill everybody.
That actually is what Republicans are running on.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
They are going to
pretty much.
kill you if they don't know where to urinate.
I saw. I love it every once in a while. Going back to people's comments, every once in a while, it's just the average person that just says something so benign, but
Yeah.
it's because of the way they said it makes it funny. And someone in a thread was trolling something that had absolutely nothing to do with gender neutral bathrooms, but someone or other, somebody in there used that as why America has come to an end. And the person below them went, "You mean like the gender neutral bathrooms at your house, or the gender neutral bathrooms that are, or the gender neutral bathrooms that are the
Yeah.
porta potties? Are you
Right.
talking about those ones, or
Yeah.
which ones are you talking about that
To be
rest America?"
specific.
It's just like they weren't. It was like a total like low key dick move of like. Your whole life you've been around gender neutral fucking bathrooms.
You
What do you-
mostly use gender neutral bathroom.
The guy that replied,
Mostly.
The guy that replied is like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I guess you didn't know that people who read are on here. So look out. I'm smarter than you."
Thanks for listening to the Full Charge Power Hour, the podcast with a message.
That's right.
Pledge on Patreon, patreon.com/the full charge, and sign up to get notified on my special that comes out September 18th. And we're out of here, man. We got a whole day ahead of us.
Yeah.
Fully charged.
Yeah.